Hey there, Peter Tompkins here, and today I'm going to compare and contrast my Taylor 310 to my Taylor T5z to show you how well each guitar stays in tune. This is my workhorse. This is my go-to guitar. She is amazing. She stays in tune in all kinds of climates, in all kinds of conditions. She's an amazing guitar. She has a real simple saddle pickup with no tone, no volume, nothing. And this guitar is not even made anymore. It's not manufactured by Taylor. And my Taylor T5z, this guitar cost me $800 21 years ago. $800, $900. That guitar is my Taylor T5z Classic. I bought it approximately 1 year ago. It cost me $1,500. It's basically an $1,800 guitar. It does not stay in tune. And I wanted to compare a good Taylor to a bad Taylor to show you how one will stay in tune and the other one won't. And that's the whole point of this video, because I've made videos about that guitar and how poorly manufactured it is. I've had the preamps replaced. The tuners on it are not good, and it sounds good when it stays tuned. Right now, to give you an idea, the weather here in Cleveland is very rainy. It's cloudy, and for those of you who are new to guitars, weather and humidity or lack of humidity will affect the woods in the guitar. Today, it's very humid, about 60% humidity, and the woods will absorb the humidity in the air, and the wood will contract or will expand, and that'll affect the tuning of the guitar. If it's cold, it'll affect the tuning of the guitar. If it's too warm, there's not enough humidity in the air, the dry air will suck the humidity out of the guitar, and the guitar will shrink. So it's constantly expanding and contracting. Today is a very wet, humid day, and what I was going to do is I've got my TC Helicon Play Acoustic harmonizer with a built-in tuner. And I'm going to show you this one. I haven't touched this guitar since about 10 o'clock last night. So I've been sitting here in my studio, and I think it's pretty much right in tune. Haven't done a thing with it.
Here's, yep, that's that high end E is in tune. The B is sharp. Okay, it's in now. The G is in. The D is sharp. You got the A is sharp, and my tuners are really cold. This was in my studio, it's kind of cold at night. Okay, the A's back in, and the E is sharp. Everything was sharp on this guitar tonight. Okay, that is in.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play just a couple of quick riffs and see if it stays in tune. And we'll see how it does, just jamming on a little bit, you know. We'll do a little blues. We'll do some finger picking. Do some strumming here, just this. And we'll try a little Chuck Berry. See how well, stay tuned. Let's try the E again. E is in. B is in tune. G is a little flat. No, the G is pretty much there. D is in. A is in. E is in. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing with the other guitar. And this has been sitting in my studio all night too, in the same atmosphere. So we'll see how it's held up overnight.
Okay, we got the E. Way sharp. The machines are real cold. The tuners are real cold. Okay, the B is sharp. Okay, that's in. The G is sharp. The D is sharp. In now. The A is way sharp. And the E is in tune now. The E is flat. Now it's sharp.
I don't think this is as close as I'm going to get on the E. Okay, let's try it on this guitar and see how long it stays tuned and how well it stays tuned. Okay, so I'm going to try to tune this after I've played it a couple of minutes. See if it's still in tune. The high E is sharp. The B is more or less in tune. The G is sharp. The D is in tune. The A is it's borderline. I don't know what it's doing. It was sharp. It's kind of sharp. It's kind of flat. It's kind of there. The E is definitely sharp. Yeah, the A is sharp. So my bottom line is this guitar, compared to this Taylor T5z Classic compared to my Taylor 310, there's no comparison as the quality of the guitar. This is a guitar which is a basic bridge pickup, just a basic flat top dreadnought with Grover tuners 22-to-1. This is a $900 guitar. This is basically a $2,000 guitar. This is $1,800. I paid $1,500 for it, but we'll round up. We'll call it a $2,000 guitar. I pay twice as much money for it and I can't keep it in tune. And I just wanted to prove to you that it doesn't work the way that it's supposed to for an expensive guitar. I think if I invest the money into an instrument, it should work. This should work better than that one. With this one, I've already had to have the preamp replaced. I've had it for 1 year. The preamp's been replaced. The battery on this thing dies all the time. Right now, it's killing the battery just being plugged into the tuner. It doesn't stay tuned. It looks nice, you know. It's like having a pretty woman that doesn't put out. So, I would not recommend the Taylor T5z Classic. There's a lot of guys on here that go on here and they're wankers. They can do all. Doesn't it sound great, man? Doesn't it sound groovy? And they're wankers. You know, they're just guys that wank around on the guitar and they make it sound good because they can play. But they're not telling you the truth. I'm trying to give you a bare bones, I have no, if anything, I'm biased for Taylors. I love Taylors. This Taylor's been great. It sounds great at open mic nights. It sounds great through crappy PA system. This one, I don't take it anywhere. I played out with it a couple times last summer. So there you have it. Taylor T5z Classic. I wouldn't recommend it unless you really know what you're doing with the guitars. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Check out for my next video is going to be about reviewing my prime distortion, my MXR prime distortion pedal. Thanks. Bye.